When we look at the best players under 25 years old, we see that the league is in great hands. We see people who made immediate impacts in the league just in their rookie year, like Luka Doncic, Zion, Jason Tatum, Ben Simmons, but there's actually another player in Boston that wasn't an immediate impact on this level, but he is now a certified all-star, and it isn't any sort of fluke. And that player is 24-year-old Jaylen Brown, who wasn't even a full-time starter till last season. He has developed his game in such an amazing way, and today we're going to cover how high his ceiling is, even if there is one. Coming in the NBA draft out of Cal, there were a lot of question marks about his game. In his draft analysis, it was quoted, "He showed enough flashes to keep him in consideration as a top pick. Brown has reportedly high work ethic and fixable flaws, so there is a chance that his weaknesses are someday viewed as strengths." And whoever wrote this needs a raise, because he was absolutely right. He was seen as a surefire defensive player and not much else. Everything else in his game was based off potential. He wasn't even a 3-and-D guy because he shot 29% from 3 in college. But the draft analysis is also very in-depth, and it talked about how nice his work ethic is. It's unmatched, and he has very high off-the-court IQ. He's an avid reader and chess player, and now I'm thinking, what the hell does this have to do with basketball? But Boston saw something and believed they could develop them, and they got exactly what they expected. A very physical and athletic defensive player who could guard multiple positions, but a low-volume scorer who had questionable shot selection, only averaging 6 points coming off the bench the majority of the nights. As NBA fans, this was all very underwhelming for a number 3 overall pick, but the Celtics knew they had a highly intelligent, hardworking player who had already made a jump from his college season. Flash forward to this season, he is an all-star, averaging 24.5 points, shooting 40% from 3 on almost 7 attempts a night, and 54% on his 2-point attempts. Still an elite defender who can guard 1 through 4, and is now incredibly muscular. If you watched him play at Cal, he was the definition of a raw offensive weapon, and now he is a bucket getter at all 3 levels. He is so much more than a 3-and-D guy. He's aggressive driving the ball and uses his big frame and athleticism to bully almost anyone. He has developed an ISO game where he can be the number 1 offensive weapon on the court when he needs to be. He has incredibly high IQ. He moves very well off the ball in pick and rolls and just knows how to be in a system. He developed other new things too, like a strong float game, better passing, turnaround jumpers, and he does all of this while clamping the other team's best guard or wing. This is a huge jump, and we really don't see progression this extreme very often. So where is it in the end? I'm not lying. He is in his 5th year. He has improved in every category each year. In points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, free throw percentage, 3-point percentage, field goal percentage, all while taking more shots and having more attention from the other teams. To say that you think this is as good as he's going to be is just illogical. We are looking at one of the best young 2-way players in the game right now, and the Celtics already have one of the best duos in the game, and Tatum is even younger than he is. Tatum is obviously the best player on the team right now and the team's superstar, but who's to say in a few years Jaylen Brown won't be the team's best player, not only from a 2-way perspective, but even just offensively. And I actually don't want to go there in this video just because Jason Tatum also has insane work ethic and continues to improve every single year, so I just want to appreciate both of them and focus just on Jaylen Brown. So looking at where I see Jaylen Brown, he continues to improve his game and is already elite in some categories. I see him continue to improve with his handles and his ISO game and look to be more aggressive on the boards, which for how athletic he is, I'm surprised he doesn't grab a ton of rebounds. But my theory is since he's guarding usually the best guard or wing on the other team, the person contesting the shot usually doesn't get as many rebounds. I don't know, that kind of might be a stretch. I think Jaylen Brown can legitimately become a top 5 2-way player in the entire NBA in the next few years. And that is a huge statement, because just to think about the top 5 2-way players right now, we're talking about Giannis, Embiid, Kawhi, LeBron, and KD when healthy. This still puts him above Jimmy Butler, Paul George, and Ben Simmons. I think he is a player that every single team would want on their team. I can see him being a legitimate 28-point per game kind of guy who can still contribute greatly on the defensive end. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think Jaylen Brown is underrated? And would you answer the question that I didn't and think that he can one day be better than Jason Tatum? Make sure to leave a like if you liked the video, and make sure to comment down below what you guys think. And if you enjoy daily basketball content, make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know who you want to cover next. We cover all things basketball, so don't be shy. Whatever it is, let me know what you think about this. I really don't think he has a ceiling, because I'm not joking. Every single category improved every year, like no plateaus, no declines, no nothing. This is unheard of. He is literally going to be a superstar. The sky's the limit for him. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.